Stories are obsessions we can't explain. My name is Osadmebi, and every week I will tell you a short story written by a Nigerian writer or author. That's the long and short of it. So without much ado, this week's story is by Monalisa Jideofor, and it's titled Nnedi. When Nnedi's call comes in on that Friday evening, I am still in my work clothes, sunk in a pile of fresh laundry on my bedroom sofa, wondering where I missed it in life. Roro's feed does that to me, makes me fall into a state of mid-depression and extreme introspection. Yet, I find myself barraging through her feed at every chance I get, gasping for highlights of her life like she is the oxygen I need to live. Roro is my ex's ex. An ebony-skinned baddie with an hourglass figure that looks too good to be real. A full-option babe. One who probably doesn't even know I exist. I like to think of her as a hobby and not an obsession. It makes me feel less like a stalker and more like a woman supporting another woman with likes and views or something like that. Hello? Nnedi? I respond almost absent-mindedly. Roro is currently at a beach party and is flooding her stories with pictures and videos. I can't afford to miss out. Ada, she says between sobs. How are you able to hold it all together and do all you do? Your life is practically perfect. I cut her short with a smug giggle. Nay, what are you saying? My life is nowhere near perfect. I say this matter-of-factly, as though I am trying to be modest. In that moment, I wish I am not. Nnedi, what is wrong? Talk to me. I probe. But what I really want to do is cry and tell her I don't know what I am doing with my life. That my heart and body long for a man who will love me the way Eddie, her husband, loves her. And that 8 months after being dumped by Sam, I am not only still hung up on him, but I make up for it by obsessing over the sexy youngin he left me for, who eventually also left him, hoping to learn a thing or two and maybe win Sam back. Nnedi stifles a whimper. I want us to start trying for babies, but Ed doesn't want to rush. My mother-in-law calls me practically every day. She says people will start talking. Ed says I should not worry myself, that I didn't marry her or the people that are talking. But that's not easy. And at work, Ajoke has been a thorn in me and... Nay, calm down. One at a time, okay? About the Ed situation, what do you want? Ada, I want to wait. Ed and I already agreed to wait a bit, but the pressure is becoming unbearable. After a few Bible verses and a short prayer, Nnedi is back to her usual boisterous self, singing my praises like I am some magical sage. I tell her to stop, Joe, because what are friends for? Afterwards, I gist her about the original Van Cleef bracelet I just spent a fortune on, and suggest we throw a beach party one of these days. When she reminds me that I don't even like the beach, I chuckle. Tell her that change is the only constant in life, and I take another screenshot of Roro's beach outfit. What I don't tell her is that I have fallen out of love with life. I cry more than I used to, and many things in my life don't make sense, especially this new hobby. As soon as I get off the phone with Nnedi, I text Sam, "Can we talk? I miss you." Monalisa Jideofor is a writer who currently resides in Lagos, Nigeria. She is a project manager and storyteller who has resolved to live, love, and laugh her way through life. You can read more of her work on Substack at Finding Rainbows with Mo. And you can also connect with her on Instagram at Mona_J. Details and links will be in the episode description. If you've got a story you would like to be featured on this podcast, or a published book you want to make into an audiobook, send an email to info@osademebi.com or send me a message at Osademebi on either Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or X. I look forward to collaborating with you. And if you've enjoyed this week's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and tell someone, everyone, that stories are a good escape for a few minutes each week.